top.
Hi!
Oh my
I didn't press record yet. Okay.
Hi!
Okay, hi.
We're back with part 6 of Doki Doki. And it's the day of the festival.
Yeah.
It's the day of the festival, guys.
Alright.
Wow.
It's the day of the festival.
Really?
Yes, really.
You sure?
Positive. That's what it says in the story.
I don't believe you.
Shut up. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great.
Monica.
How do you say it?
Monica.
Yeah. A lot of people say Monica.
I've always said Monica.
Alright, who's Monica?
Me.
You're Monica.
T-Lander-kun.
Still no spine.
Still no spine. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she slept over again.
Overslept.
Overslept. Read that
She
too
slept
fast.
over. That's gay.
That's dummy.
Wow, mean.
I don't.
Calling her a dummy.
You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder?
Wow. Rude.
Why am I
Why are
being
you
mean?
being a dick?
I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Because I have poor
Yeah,
memory.
hello. Yeah, you
And I
nugget.
suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her.
Yeah, you should feel awful.
What a nugget. A chicken nugget. Not the good kind.
I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you probably should have. Silly goose. You should take a little responsibility for her, T-Lander-kun. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica,
You left her hanging this morning.
Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. Kevin dying in the back.
It happens.
That was Solensta. That was Solensta.
But I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Stop laughing.
Stop laughing.
I know.
Is that a hint?
I just think it's funny.
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. That's not a good sign.
Feel the chill down your spine, T-Lander.
Stop.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages.
A pamphlet is something you really, not something you flip through.
Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel.
Maybe it's a pamphlet with multiple pages.
And that's like a bill.
No.
Yes.
Pamphlets normally have like
It's a
To
book.
me,
pages.
to me, pamphlets are usually. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Sayori, would you like to read this?
Oh my gosh.
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head.
That's scary.
Just remember that there's a little percent sign on the top left. Oh wait, there's more.
There's more, scroll down.
Oh,
Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving.
Snaps. That was, wow. That was something. Who was this from again?
it's Sayori's.
Ah. Oh boy. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
T-Lander-kun? What's wrong?
Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of her walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in.
Are we actually gonna see? Okay.
That's what I'm expecting. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow.
Wait, should we like?
No,
Actually-
it's okay. It's okay. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it?
Invasion.
In any
Home
case.
invasion.
In any case,
FBI open up.
it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori?
Go on.
Okay.
Keep going.
You're just excited for this. That's scary.
Me?
No, him.
Yeah.
No, you.
Wake up, dummy. There's no response.
Dummy, so mean.
I should be nicer. Wake up, dummy.
I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, no. Here it is.
The game's
Oh.
crashing.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Dude.
What?
All right. Now, before you go further, look at the background.
I see it.
See traceback.txt for details. And now, this is where this comes in. But first off, what's different?
Oh, Sayori's gone.
Now, does this happen even when
And-
you do Sayori's route?
Yes.
And there's this file called traceback.
Okay, I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception.
Just
Occurred.
read this part here.
Reese, oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can properly fix this. I think, actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing.
What? The creator of the game wrote this?
Sure.
I don't know, did they?
Oh god, this wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm still. What the hell? What the hell?
I don't think that's actually too calm of a response. I'd be freaking out.
I'm freaking out now.
I mean, he's talking in italics and 2 question marks.
Fair enough.
Is this a nightmare? What the? Oh.
Okay, can we appreciate the music that's going on though?
Yes.
You want to know the name of this track?
No.
Yes.
The name of this track is called Sayonara.
Sayonara!
That's messed up.
No, that's kind of funny.
No, it's really not.
But Sayori? Sayonara?
And it's spelled like her name.
Okay.
Oh my god, I wonder if that was actually on purpose then.
It has to be.
It
Well,
was.
duh, but...
Dan Salvato had that in mind.
This isn't real. There is no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this.
So I'm guessing she was...
Everything was normal up until a few days ago.
No, it wasn't.
She was deleted.
That's
Yeah.
why I
No,
can't
but-
believe what my eyes are showing me.
No, but like, remember when in her poem it said, "Get out of my head" before I did what she told me to do?
Yeah.
I suppressed the urge to vomit. That's a lie. Alright. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How can I be so helpless? What did I do wrong?
What did you do wrong, T-Lander?
This is so messed up. What? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sierra needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. His reaction is like not even close to realistic, honestly. I'd be freaking out and calling the 911 by now.
I mean, there's... do you call 911 when it already dead?
You call
Yes,
somebody.
Yes, you do.
You call somebody.
Where are her parents is what I want to know. Where are parents in video games?
That's Japan. They're
It's
never,
never
Yeah.
around.
They're on business trips.
Alright.
I think we all know that.
If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I could have prevented this.
Yeah, T-Lander, you could have.
Screw the literature club. Screw the festival.
Score the rules.
I just lost my best friend.
Yeah, you did.
That's more realistic.
Yes. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Or is it?
Or is it?
No. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough.
Actually, when this game is over, doesn't it, like...
Keep going.
No spoilers.
Correct.
And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Okay, it's done.
Never taking it back.
Wait, what? That's the end?
I
No.
wish I had
That's the...
those.
Yep.
That's the
No, it's not.
GG, well
No.
played. You
What?
Lost. You lost.
Because it's not the end.
Oh my god, what is
Wow,
that?
Sayori's.
It's Sayori.
No, isn't Sayori?
It's Sayori.
And what happened to this? What is this? What
I
happened to
don't
the
know.
screen?
You want to click it and find out?
No.
Probably should. No.
Okay, so
You should click it and find out.
this, what the,
Do it, Gar.
Do it.
this? Okay.
Yeah. Click it and find out what happened.
You lost.
No. Okay, this is weird.
So just an
Also, if you listen carefully,
Is this
It's messed up.
a little? Yeah.
the audio, the music is a little messed up, isn't it?
Yes.
Go on, continue.
Like, how do you know about this so much?
You played it?
You played it completely. Oh yeah, sure. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is
Restricted G go.
My neighbor and good friend. What? Is this starting from the beginning?
Yeah.
Can't you tell?
Yeah.
Don't you know the girl? Yeah.
Yeah. Are you go?
What is happening? Okay, you know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long.
God, I wish I had friends.
We used to talk. We used to walk to school together, and on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let go catch up to me. Okay, I don't like this.
I do.
Why not? What's wrong about it?
It's glitch. Oh, come on.
Oh my god, I love how the music sounds now.
This is scary.
It's an ordinary school day,
No, it's
like
not.
any other.
Mornings are usually the worst. I'm sorry, I'm just not ready for this. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh yeah, just turn off the lights. That's perfect.
Now it's real dark.
Okay. I always tell myself it's about the time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Just like us.
There's always the anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
T-Lander-kun.
I really don't like that. Monica?
She's got teleportation.
Oh
Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here.
The feeling's mutual.
It's been a while, right?
Kind of. Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like... It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Door. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Okay. I saw that glitch. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, all of my members, or one of my members, even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, T-Lander-kun. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
No. I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor?
No.
I won't ask you to join, but door.
Sorry, I'm sorry. What did I miss?
Nothing much.
Nothing.
Really?
You missed a little glitch.
Everyone does.
Aw,
The game's
okay.
glitching a bit, but it's okay.
Alright.
Nothing big.
Stop man spreading and let me in.
So,
If you could at the very least visit my club, It would make me really happy. Please.
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Tilander-kun. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then?
No.
I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Ooh.
She hitting on you.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities.
So do we ever get to the actual festival?
I don't know.
Well, we're back at the beginning of the week.
Well, of course.
Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back. And I brought a guest with me.
Girl 1.
I hate that.
Yuri.
Oh. A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy?
No.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Tilander-kun. What?
Being mean is all she's good at, though.
Dots.
Ow.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use all now.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Oh, something a guy always wants.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What?
God, I wish.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
That's what you just said. Yes.
Not.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you.
No problem.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Tilander-kun in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget about that. But I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Tilander-kun?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I'm not. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
For intimidation.
Nani?
Noni.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
Same.
Who doesn't?
I'm glad.
Who doesn't like tea? Me.
Weirdos.
Jess.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Leaf water.
Leaf water.
So, Tealander-kun, what kind of things do you like to read?
Manga.
Well,
Anime and video games.
yes.
Hentai.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga?
Called it.
Manga.
Manga? That's it.
No,
I
manga.
think
Okay.
it's pronounced mango.
Manga.
Mango.
Mango.
It's pronounced mango.
I mutter
Yeah, I
quickly.
told you
I
one
mutter
was
quietly
really
to myself, half joking.
Oh, there we go. Then
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
we know who the weeaboo in the room is.
It
It's
looks,
me.
All of us.
it looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Welcome to Get Out.
Are you
My
serious?
favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
The Exorcist.
I actually just read that.
I read a horror book. I read a horror book once. At this we got something I can relate to at the minimal level.
It was Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in the way of
At changing.
the way you look at the world, if only for brief moments.
Yuri turns into a robot.
I wish I could
That
read.
explains glitches.
Ugh, Matsuki.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Ugh.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just like cute things.
I'm also...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Natsuki?
Natsuki.
Not...
What?
Not-
What?
Natsuki.
What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
Okay.
And give that back.
Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Baka.
Baka.
God, I hope your mic picked that up.
I hope so too.
No, Baka.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Stop. Not a very confident writer yet.
Tealander-kun just yawns at the statement.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
You just have to eat pizza now.
I'm sorry. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Monica's just eating a whole Domino's pizza right now.
Yeah, Monica's eating some
It
pizza.
really do be like that.
Dots.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. I lost my spine. How about this?
What's a spine?
Exactly. Monica.
I'm Jello.
How,
Yes,
I
sir.
am
How about
Jello.
this? Nat and Yuri.
Dots?
Question mark?
Huh?
Machine.
Nani?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Okay, so how screwed up is this new poem making system going to be, if there is one?
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh, yay.
That way,
Is it all going to be like about murder?
maybe. That way, everyone is even.
That sounds like communism.
Dots.
It would have been funnier if I was just about to take a slice of pizza, like a bite of pizza, and then just go, I mean,
Peanut butter baby,
I thought it was a good idea. Well,
Hello?
Well,
Yuri?
Well, Yuri.
I think you're right, Monica.
Babaka.
Babaka. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to mature the club.
Nurture.
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 To neuter the club.
No!
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, T-Lander-kun?
Do you re?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've boldly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club.
You don't have a choice.
Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought.
Natsuki's just like, you don't got any other clubs.
All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Eh?
Good job, T-Lander. You made him all sad.
Oh, please. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, T-Lander-kun.
You had no choice.
The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members.
Well,
And if we don't find one more before the festival,
She hung herself.
dots happen.
I'm defenses against 3 girls.
these girls.
Well, there are also 3 girls, so it's
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
You aren't. It's a trap.
I would feel terrible. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join a literature club. One by one, these girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, T-Lander-kun?
No, I was messing with you.
Bye! you just got your bait.
Peace. Yeah, it could be fun, right?
You did really scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
T-Lander-kun, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. I had trouble reading that for a second. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing.
Sugoi.
Sugoi! I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
What does that mean?
I'm just about to say.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
T-Lander-kun, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
So this is weird. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Oh my goodness. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
I don't see anything out of place here, though. I think everything's fine.
Shut up. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Okay, poem
Is it poem time?
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like
Yes,
to read it?
yes.
You want to read?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Let's read
You
it.
just said no. It's like you want to read it? Nope.
A dream.
A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse that night. I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home and came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figure out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing
Reverberated
endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired.
That's a good poem.
Sure it is.
I rate it 10 out of 10.
Yes.